And then he trained them. He did a study. He told them for half an hour how weak you are, how you should eat well. You are so weak after the day's office work or whatever it is. You are traveling the whole day, morning and evening. Morning 1 hour, evening half an hour to your house, from work to house. And you are eating other food, so you have become tired. And then he asked them to lift. They could hardly lift 30 pounds. Then after a week, he told them, see, all of us have immense strength. We are all strong. Our body can take more work than what you and I think. We are living in UK, a very wonderful city with proper climate, with good food. We are both the vegetarian and non-vegetarian. All of you are healthy. A little bit of exercise will be more healthier. He was giving them 1 hour lecture. And then he asked them to take, they were fresh after a week or 10 days, they took about 110 pounds. And in a normal way, when he asked them to take, they were taking only 50, 56 pounds. That is, the psychologist's letter he writes in his book has indoctrinated in them a mental power, physical power. Through mental power, their physique improved in just that 1 hour's lecture. Why? Because he says everything is mind. Without mind, nothing can happen. Your body structure, your health, your condition, everything, your intelligence, whatever you feel, is shaped only by your mind. And mind alone can execute actions. Without mind, you cannot do anything. So strengthen your mind, and that strengthening of mind happens only through meditations, says our Vedas. As you have a physical exercise in the gym, you should have a mental exercise. And that mental exercises happens only through meditation. Because through mind, you know what is that infinite dot which I explained to you. Steve Wax was one of the very brilliant microbiologists. He took a cell, for example, he takes a cell from me, from my body, goes out 40 miles away, puts my cell in a cultured disc, he cultures, in a disc and he cultures. Then he measures my emotions right now through EEG, it's called encephaloelectrogram, like ECG, electrocardiogram. He measures my electrical waves. And then he measures after 40 miles, my own cell, which is being cultured. Both are found to be same. How can a cell from my body, without any connection 40 miles away, be the same in all electrical activities? Therefore, under microbiology, they say we are all interconnected. That is what our Vedas says. We are all interconnected. If we are all interconnected, we are also interconnected to the divine. A divine cannot be separate from you and me. The divine force, whatever name you call him, Rama, Krishna, Jesus, whatever name you call him, cannot be separate from you and me. I would have all the cells, most of the cells of Jesus Christ flowing right now, because matter cannot be created or destroyed. As per Antonio Lavoisier, matter cannot be created or destroyed. Even if somebody dies, the matter is still there. Body matter is also still there. It is floating. It cannot be created or destroyed. And it flows through me. We are all divine. We have to be divine. We have to be divine under quantum physics, because at quantum stage, everything is connected. That means you are also connected to the divine. If you are connected to the divine, you are divine. You cannot be anything other than that. The only thing is, your emotions fails you to realize the divinity. The only thing is, your emotions, you are responsible for your emotions, and your emotions fail you in realizing the divinity in you. X is equal to 2, Y is equal to 2, X has to be equal to Y. Mathematics. If you are connected to the divine, divine is all powerful, you are powerful. There cannot be any other logic other than that. All logic will fail. All men are mortal, Rama is man, Rama is mortal. Logic. Therefore, if you are connected to the divine, if the divine is all powerful, you are also all powerful. But you have not realized your power. That means you are failing, as Tiller says, 40 watts, whereas they are supposed to give you more than 6000 degrees centigrade, equivalent to the surface heat of the sun. A simple thing. And how do you clarify? How do you move these emotions? You have to remove these emotions by practice and meditation. By practice. Please do not tell your son that you will fail if you don't study. Tell him if you study, you will come first in the class. If you study, you will be the Prime Minister of India. If you study, you will be like Thomas Alva Edison. If you study, you can go to America. Whatever you want to say, you say. Don't tell him you will fail. If you don't cross the road properly, there will be an accident. These are negative. First, these are the dust. These are the adhumakaha. We want adhumakaha. We do not want dhumakaha. Angushta matram purusho madhya atmani tishtati jyotirva rupena adhumakaha iva. Your power is like the thumb, he says. Yamadharmaraja tells a 9-year-old boy. It is in the form of a light without smoke. Don't have smoke, he says. Smoke means everything is over. Smoke is negative emotions in your brain. It will cloud you. And how does the negative emotion come? Negative emotions you have created. One of the principal reasons for negative emotion is your own anger. Why? If you remove your anger, if you be cool, you will have that positive emotion. You will know how to cohere the photons coming out from that 40 watts bulb. You will know how to realize most energy from that 1 kilogram of coal. You will know to realize the potentiality of that infinite dot when it can create a universe through a big bang. How many infinite dots you are having in yourself. You will know that. That process you will know. Krodhat bhavati sammoha, sammohat smriti bramsha. Smriti bramsha buddhinasho, buddhinasha pranashyati. Hey Arjuna, yenda namari kochi karagi. Hey frustration aa raha hai. Kya kara Krishna Paramatma? Why are you doing this? Krodhat bhavati sammoha. Ketuko. Krodhathilendhu varudhu sammoham varudhu. Unnudiya lust undrum. Sammohat smriti bramsha. Unnudiya kovathinaala and sammohathinaala smriti bramsha aayittu Arjuna. Smriti bramsha buddhi nasho. Buddhiyum poidum, intellectum poidum. Buddhi nasha pranashyati. Die. Pranashyati, you will die Arjuna. Frustration vandam, kova vandam. Anger, as per Western medical reports, creates pus cells in your neurons. Your neurons, 100 billions are there, mind you. And each neuron is several billion times greater than that infinite spot which created the universe. But what happens? The anger, the jealousy, the poor mentality, whatever we have, it smokes, it closes like the devil. It closes. Pus cells form in your brain when you get angry. When you get angry, pus cells form, preventing the free flow of neurons. Just like the electrons are hampered from their free flow, and that's why superconductivity is not being able to realize its potentiality. We are not able to achieve the superconductivity. Similarly, this is what happens. Superconductivity is achieved at minus 274 degrees. That is called Kevin's temperature. And your own power can be achieved only when you become a Siddha Prajna. The same state as superconductivity. Minus 274. But then you have to live this world. You cannot be a Siddha Prajna. You have to have your daily life going on. For that, first thing, abhor anger. You will find that your life of your body will extend automatically by 50% to its genetic life, or even 100%. It is assurance. Bhagavan also says in various chapters in Uddhava Gita also. It will extend your body life by another 100%. Simple removal of anger. Simple Coca-Cola is mineral water. That's all. But they know the technique of marketing. Nothing is there. Pepsi or Coke, whatever it is. This is a simple dose. Remove your anger. Next time, bite your tongue if you get angry. I will not get angry. That should be your Veda mantra daily morning. Worshipping God is another thing. This is the worship one has to take. That will lead you, lead our society, lead our country to commanding heights. Throw away your anger. When you throw away your anger, your mind gets stabilized. You will never hit your child. You will never criticize the neighbor. You will never try to gossip. One of the 8 evils, as Buddha said, gossiping. Always we will enjoy if our neighbor's business fails. Always we will enjoy if some of our friends' daughter marries a non-caste person. Always we will enjoy if our neighbor's son fails in the exam. We like to hear the news. If a big political leader dies, that will be the gossip. We will not even cook in the kitchen. These are gossipings. These are again a part of a negative emotion. This will again breed on your life, on the longevity of your body, on your crystal clear thinking. It will come and invade like a cancer, like an army. It will. These are all emotions. So what Bhagavan says very clearly, Krodha bhavati sammoha, sammoha smriti bhramsha, smriti bhramsha buddhinasho, buddhinasha pranashiti. And Arjuna ஒரு அவசியம் இல்லை. எதுக்கு நீ கோச்சிக்கிற, எதுக்கு நீ ஃப்ரஸ்ட்ரேட் ஆற, யுத்தம் வந்தாச்சு நம்ம அழகா சொல்லித்தர. அது யார், உங்களுக்கும் நமக்கும் எங்களுக்கும் எல்லாருக்கும் தான். பகவானே சொல்லித்தர. உலகத்தில் இருக்கிற அத்தனை ஜீவன் ஆசையில் நாடிகளுக்கும் சொல்லித்தர. சிம்பிளா 4 வார்த்தைகள் அவர் வந்து உங்க பின்னாடி வந்து டெய்லி சொல்லிட்டு இருக்க மாட்டார். இந்த அழகான இந்த வார்த்தைகள் அவர் சொல்றாரு. ஆத்திரக்காரனுக்கு புத்தி மட்டும் தான் சொல்லுவோம். பட் பிரணஷ்யத்திங்கிறார், யூ வில் டைங்கிறார். அர்ஜுனனை பார்த்து அவர் சொல்ற, உலகத்தை பார்த்து எல்லாருக்கும் தான் சொல்றார். That means this prevents you to realize that superconductivity. This prevents you to have that asankeyo pravayatma. This prevents you to achieve your potentiality. You simply throw away your anger. You will find that you will be another Ambani or another Bill Gates after 15 or 20 years. They would have gone further. But for you, it is better to be like a Bill Gates or like an Ambani after 20 years, their status, what they are enjoying now. Is it right? Even after 15 years, if you are able to enjoy like Bill Gates, you are happy. Even if our economy after 20 years is $20 trillion, we are happy. If we are able to enjoy after 20 years the present standard of living of Americans who are enjoying now, if we are able to enjoy it after 20 years, we are still happy. They would have gone further because everybody is practicing. Everybody is practicing meditation, everybody is practicing psychology, everybody is practicing Vedic teachings. Vedic teachings have taken the order of the day. Any professor. Why did Lord Nadaraja find in his statue in LHC, Large Hadron Collider in Vienna, which they are using to measure Higgs boson, the secret of the world? Beautiful Vedic structure which I don't have scope to explain now. Right from your Chamakam or in your standard model, everything is explained very nicely. Chadasrashchame, Stauchame, Dvadashachame, Shodashachame, all 4 standard models, all used in female form for Shakti. The point is, our immense potentiality will be realized if anger first is thrown away. Simple tonic. It is not a complicated tonic at all. Simply I have said, but you have to practice. Ask your children to practice. Ask your friends to practice. Modern psychology also wants anger to be thrown away. Mencius was a very great follower of Confucianism. Confucianism was a very big scientific, Confucius was a very big philosopher in China, about 500 BC along the times of Buddha. Mencius says, if men follow the greater part in themselves, they become great. And if men follow the little part in themselves, they become small. That's what Mencius says. In his very beautiful book. If man has got both, the greater part and the smaller part. If you follow, he says, as per that logic, you will automatically become great. If you follow the smaller part, you will automatically, both are required, he says. In Isha Upanishad also it says, both are required. You will have happiness and sorrow. Why do you worry? What the Ishopanishad says beautifully is Vidyam cha avidyam cha Vidya cha avidyam cha Yaha tat Yavan oruvan that tat Ubhayam saha with those both Avidya cha Martyum tirthva. Martyu means death across panito. Avidya. Vidya cha amritam ashnute. Ashnute obtains amritam. Immortality. Both are there, pa. Both are there. Don't worry about both. With one also you can cross death. The other also you will obtain immortality. Sambudhim cha vinasham cha. Adena. Sambudhim cha vinasham cha. Yeditad veda ubhayam saha. Avidya vinashena. Martyum tirtva sambodhya amritam ashnute. With creation you can get amritam, with destruction you will also cross that. Don't worry about it. It is not your job. You cannot create or you cannot destroy. The Rishi says. Everything is there for you. That means don't think too much of whatever your negative thoughts. Let the negative thoughts, you just remove it. Whatever you have, you will progress. The Rishi says very clear. In modern psychology, what we follow is, Myers was one of the very nice psychologists. We have what is known as, it's a small tip which I am giving, RAS system, that is called reticular activating system, which I have experienced myself. Reticular activating system is, you misplace your key of the house somewhere. You feel you are searching, you are agitated. Don't get agitated. Next time, your car key, your door key, your money purse. You think yourself that I will get. It is there, it will be here, and I am going to get it. And you are getting it. You will get it, you try it. It is called reticular because what we have essentially is something called as conscious mind and the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind is the gateway to the divinity. And the conscious mind is the gatekeeper. The subconscious mind does not know much. It is divine. It cannot be partial. It does not have character. It cannot have character. It does not give you whatever you want. But it will give you whatever you want in the sense, immoral activities, it may give you once because it doesn't know that it is immoral to you. But then it will stop. You are blessed with that subconscious mind which is nothing but the part of the divinity. So that subconscious mind is capable of achieving whatever you want. It will give you, they say. There are very many such instances, like car parking spaces, psychologists in US, in UK go, oh, I am going to my office, I should get a car parking space. Because car parking is a problem, and they get